What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. How are you today? Something could be going on with Taurus energy in this reading. This is a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading, collective. Please, if something offends you, it's not your message. Okay, only take what feels good, what resonates with you, and what's confirmation for you. If this reading is not about you, it could be about someone else around you in your energy from your past, present, or future. Okay, unreliable is back out. Someone is an actor. Okay, they won't knock first here. Living in their car. Somebody's living in their car, or someone wants someone to do this. They say you look nice. Living in your car. A janitor could be significant. Somebody could be a janitor or a cleaning person. Okay, somebody needs someone to get them out of something that happened to a janitor. Some kind of disability is significant. Somebody thinks that if they disable someone, they can get out of their situation. Okay, and they could be doing something to the ear. They could be trying to sit in the ear. Florida could be significant. A volcano could be significant. A science project could be significant. Pizza could be significant. Okay, someone is speaking healing over their life, and someone is acting like they are. There could be a spirit that is telling you that they're God. Okay, be careful with this. They're looking for worshipers to help them do evil. Okay, pasta could be significant. Some sort of pasta, or a place that sells pasta, or you eat pasta there. My love is eternal. Somebody's love is eternal. Okay. A high priestess in reverse. Maybe an older loved one. Okay, this could be somebody with lower Cancer energy. Okay, they can't poison somebody's food. Someone is getting paid. Okay, you're safe as fuck. Okay, somebody is nervous about your rebirth here. They want you to get them out of something. They don't care about your rebirth, so you have to care about it and reject this energy. A place that starts with I could be significant. Somebody from a place that starts with I, Irvine, or a place that starts with I. Somebody is struggling in their car, or a disability, possibly someone. P, they want to hurt somebody. They don't want someone to be loyal to someone. Something about the stairs. Irv, something about the stairs and a knife. Somebody from a place that starts with A is in reverse, or something's going on in a place that starts with A. That's not good. Somebody ate something twice. They ate the same thing twice or something. Jail for the night, but they were safe. Someone said, show up or leave me alone. They were waiting by the stairs. They were waiting for somebody to show up, but they wanted to hurt them. They thought somebody was Liddy. Soccer is significant. Soccer. There's a lot of messages that need to come out, so bear with me, collective. Somebody is not going to court next month, or they don't want to, so they're asking somebody to show up or leave them alone on the stairs. Whatever this situation is, it has something to do with court. They're not ascending. They're attacking people's voice. A burger could be significant. Someone's getting downloads about a burger. Somebody who's lost their hair could be getting downloads about a burger. They can't make somebody cough or sneeze with burgers, with food. Okay, somebody's trying to pass something using food or a burger. They can't make it happen. Somebody who's lost their hair is trying to do this. Okay, they could be attacking your voice at night. Okay, this is not a loyal person. Yellow is significant. Purple, blue, green, gray, black is significant. Let's see. Marry is significant. A photograph. Somebody's looking at a photograph of someone. This could be invoking someone. Okay, we have Psalm 93:12. Blessed is the one you discipline, Lord, the one you teach from your law. You grant them relief from days of trouble, till a pit is dug for the wicked. For the Lord will not reject his people. He will never forsake his inheritance. Judgment will again be founded on righteousness, and all the upright in heart will follow it. So right now is a time to be disciplined, because God wants to bless the collective who is following good habits and being aligned with doing the right thing. Because God is judging right now. God is judging the earth, maybe, or judging someplace, okay, for doing something here. Okay, this knife card keeps coming out. SS in reverse. O is significant, the letter O. Okay, first, middle, or last name, or a place. Ill, tie. Somebody with a name that has tie in it could be ill, possibly. Their voice, something low in reverse. Somebody's voice shouldn't be low or something, or lows. Could be significant in reverse. Somebody who associated with this word could be in reverse. Okay, let's see. We have luck, purple. Okay, somebody is doing good here. And it's permanent. Okay, because they're seeking wisdom in a book. Okay, they're getting downloads from a book. Okay, a book that's close to them. Ancestor could be significant as well. There could also be someone who is pretending to be an ancestor for someone's hair. This is possible. Okay, this is possible, or it could be a good. Always test to see if something is real or not. Toxic. Okay, somebody is not toxic here, and someone is creative. Okay, iguanas could be significant. They seem to be in the upright today, and birds are in the upright. So something is going good in the community with reptiles and birds. They're in the upright. They look happy and safe. Somebody is creating, okay, a way that's not toxic to do something. And this is bringing them good luck and making something permanent because of this wisdom. And there's an earth sign in reverse, or an earth sign in reverse is significant. Somebody could be getting downloads about an earth sign in reverse that's doing something that's blocking their vision. But I also see someone who can see now, because it's almost like now that you can see, this person can't see. So there was some kind of vision swap going on. Okay, but this person can see, and now this other person cannot. This earth sign in reverse was doing something using your hair. Somebody is obsessed with the hair, okay? Or a feather or something that comes off of your skin, or it could be birds too. Birds are probably in the energy as well. There's bird energy and animal energy around me all the time. So they could be using the birds as feathers, and the birds need to know. This is possible. But abundance is here. This is very good energy coming out. But there's someone with earth and reverse placements that are having a moment. Okay, they were trying to bottle up someone's growth using their hair, bottles, feathers, reptile energy, maybe some kind of wicked knowledge. Okay, but It doesn't stop. What's to happen here? Shun in reverse. Shun. Sloan in reverse could be significant. They didn't have protection, somebody, from something. Green. Something green. Or someone. Somebody got into something like a lock or some kind of safe place. Like somebody opened something. Something got into something. They were trying to prevent a painful ending, a death here. Or somebody won't have a rebirth as well. They've lost money, purple or green. They can't heal. Okay. They're not illuminated. Their eyes are closed. Okay, their eyes are closed here. Okay, someone needs a home. Okay, so the reptiles have to be in the upright. Okay. The birds have to be, something is going on with birds twice, birds and reptiles in the upright now, so someone can feel safe. Okay, like there's something going on with, someone was maybe having karma for what they were doing to their home, this creature's home. Okay, so they lost theirs. Okay, something is put to rest here. 2 cards about the eyes being closed for different reasons. Something is put to rest. Okay, there's no message about something. Okay, somebody doesn't want a message out. Somebody doesn't want to transform here. They don't want to send out a message about something, but that will cause a transformation. The message has to come out. So the message has to be in the upright. Okay, for a transformation to come out for somebody. No message, no transformation is what I see here. Because of what happened here. Someone's life is in reverse because of something here. A lack of a message, a lack of communication about something. Okay, but it's in the upright. So I think if a communication happens, everything else will follow. Is what I see. Okay, again, these cards are in the reverse, but it's something about a message. Okay, in order for this to be about somebody's home. Okay, so somebody needs to communicate about homes here. Somebody was doing something with the moon. Here we go. Somebody was doing something under the moon and bottling people's growth. Okay, so there needs to be a message that comes out. Somebody needs to create a message. Okay, the iguana community, the reptile community has suffered major loss. Okay, and they're saying a message needs to come out. Some community is saying a message needs to come out. Okay, over these ceremonies here, and someone's home that's been taken. A lot of homes have been taken to keep somebody else's home. Somebody's in the business of doing this, and I see all these, the transformation, the life and the self in reverse until these things happen is what I see. That's the message. That's the message. Communication, a document, something sealed, something signed, something official. Give me more about this message. Something is radioactive. Radioactive. Radioactive is significant. Somebody is running and catching something. They're going to catch something. Uh-oh. Okay, something's going on with that. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Okay, so we have amor, which is a sign that someone is looking at you with love and longing. Okay, we have Q, and we have a lion in reverse. Leo in reverse energy. Gemini in reverse energy could be significant. Okay, the ring. This could be someone that it's in reverse. So this could be someone that someone is not. We have. Oh no, there's no Q in reverse. I'm sorry. I saw it like it was in reverse. So maybe there is a Q in reverse and there's a Q in the upright. Okay. But it's like this person looks upright, but they're in reverse. They're trying to change something about their image. Okay. But someone is not interested. There's someone who has love for someone, but someone is not interested. They don't want to marry this person. They don't want to exchange rings with them. That's just how somebody feels. The lion presages a sudden shock from bad news. It's in reverse. So this is, whatever this is, doesn't shock this person. It shouldn't shock them that someone is not interested regarding love. This message is, maybe that's why a message is not out, or it needs to come out, because someone is in love with someone that they love, okay? And then there's maybe another love that somebody feels, but there's someone who's not interested. And maybe that's why something is going on with a message. We have the coffin in reverse, okay? Something is not dead here, a love, maybe a real love, but maybe this isn't dead either. This person that feels like they have to have this love, but it's not for them. The coffin represents acute illness, which I said over here, somebody's ill. T or I or L could be significant, or Y. Any of these letters, T, I, Y, or L. Okay, but it's in reverse. Over here, misdiagnosis has been coming out. Misdiagnosis has been coming out. Property. Something about a property, the loss of a property. It's in reverse, so it's not happening. But averting evil is in reverse as well. So someone needs to avert this evil around a property or something. Someone may not be ill because of their hair. They can't get your hair. So they can't make you ill because they cannot get your hair, a lock of your hair. So protect your hair and avert evil. Averting evil is in reverse. So there's some type of evil that's still lurking around. We have roses, indicate happy and rugged health. This is something I've mentioned plenty of times, and it's also on the internet. This is nothing new. Using roses to deter evil. Rose water, boiling the petals and making a water, or just putting them around, spraying, this is going to help keep them away. Something's going on with vampire energy or dead energy, dead spirits, spirits of death. Okay. The rod. Okay, in reverse. Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus is significant. The letter Q. A Leo in reverse. The rod predicts family quarrels and pecuniary loss. It's in reverse. So this person cannot cause these problems because of love that is real, and someone is putting this lower energy behind them, and they're not having an ending for anybody, but it has something to do with somebody accessing someone's hair and needing DNA, urine, blood, any of these things that come out the human body to have some sort of, even if they get that, pleading the blood of Jesus over your life, and whatever comes off of out of your body will also protect you from these witchcraft attacks, these witchcraft traps, and these covens that can't seem to let go of trying to trap someone. It's all they think about. Okay, you are good enough. Somebody is still healing from not feeling good enough. Someone is looking at the bigger picture. We have Virgo and Sag placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Someone going on the floor, okay? A time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Someone needs to breathe and relax. They need to feel good, okay? Somebody needs to say that they feel good and heal. But maybe they need to heal first, okay? One before the other. Somebody wants to feel good without healing. It's not going to happen. We got to heal first. And somebody has to give what they took. Somebody with lower Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There's a Sagittarius that could want someone to look at a bigger picture of something. But this person has to heal. Somebody has to take time out and heal before they can maybe give or feel like they're good enough. Somebody has to heal. Something is going to take time. Gemini in reverse, Gemini in the upright. Sag here. Okay. Somebody's growth is bottled up. Whoever is bottling up somebody's growth, their growth is also being bottled up as karma, karmic energy. Okay, this is why someone cannot believe in the impossible, because they have stopped other people's impossible beliefs. So somebody has to reverse this or stop doing it or repent. And the Bible says, cast your burdens on the Lord. Be bold and make the first move. Make the first move. Sagittarius maybe, or any of these, anybody. Make the first move. Somebody has to make the first move. Someone is not going to do something someone's not going to do something first because it's for them to do. Clarify this. It's for them to make the first move. That's what they have to do. Something is going on about a knife. Somebody is nervous about a knife as well. Some kind of knife incident or cutting of hair or something. They can't cut your hair. Somebody's not cutting their hair. This is significant. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, somebody needs to know this. Cancer placement, somebody, you and your loved, it doesn't have to be, but somebody's loved ones are safe. Okay, that's what I see here. So somebody can make a first move because they're safe. Okay, somebody could be worried about safety. Nothing is yet set in stone. Something is set in stone. Something is going to happen. This cannot be moved. Whatever it is, it's destiny and it could not be moved. It's not going to be moved. Something about a pew-pew or a knife and money is significant. Somebody is worried about this or something. Give me more on this. Music could be significant. Music notes, a studio. Excuse me. Luck is on your side, okay? Somebody doesn't want you to feel lucky, Sag, Cancer. Somebody doesn't want you to feel lucky. They keep trying to reverse it. But it's here, okay? This person that's doing this is not lucky. They're trying to take your luck. They're trying to, there's a lower fire sign or Cancer that's trying to, they're trying to take what is to come for you. They're still watching you, okay? That's why you have to make the first move and hold your vision. Somebody could be scared to make the first move because someone is watching them, but so is God. God is watching them too, okay? Confidence is your key to success. Somebody doesn't feel like this. These colors are really pretty. Somebody doesn't feel like this. They don't feel like confidence is their key, but it is. Leo, Leo Capricorn is struggling with confidence, and that's why a tough cycle will not end. Okay, they have to have confidence. They have to heal first. Somebody needs God. Okay, and then they can have faith in their dreams. Okay. Somebody just is in a tough spot right now. But something is set in stone. You can't move it. Somebody thinks that they can move something. What do they think that they can move? What do they think that they can move that they cannot move? Strawberry could be significant. Strawberry. Ken. An S name. K or S name. Something's going on with the brain or the nerves. The brain or the nerves. This could be significant for someone. Something at a gym, a spa, or a sauna. Someone is not a thief, or this thief is in reverse. They lost their money because someone is not going to be in poverty. They're hoping on fire, water to be in poverty, but it's not going to happen. Okay, we have Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. Someone has to stop hoping for somebody else's downfall in order to have success. Okay. Virgo is significant. 27, 26, 24, 72, 42, 62, 73 is significant. Okay, there's some sort of maybe some prostitution going on here. or something is not real in the love department. Something is not genuine. I'm thinking that there's this thief in reverse here. And they lost their money. They didn't love somebody. Something wasn't, or they broke up with someone. Something is not real. They needed somebody to get them out of something. That's what something really was. They needed to, and they didn't tell you, okay. Yeah, they didn't tell you, okay. They didn't tell you what this was. They said, get me out of this, but they weren't telling you what this was. Like, maybe that's why RS or SR is significant. They didn't tell you what this was. So they shouldn't have expected anything or something like that. Like, you didn't promise them something. Your abundance, yeah. Okay, there's a community here that is, somebody needs to give back this community's money. Okay, this person that lost their home because they stole from the community. Okay, there's a privileged lady in reverse as well. And their family. And this person still, yeah, the collective is mad. Okay, this is the collective's, possibly somebody the collective knew. Okay, and the collective sees it right here. In the collective in the community sees it. And that's why this person lost their home, or multiple homes, because somebody thinks that your home is mine, was mine is yours, was yours is mine. That's what somebody thinks here. A high honor person was lost here. This keeps coming out. The letter Y is significant, first, middle, or last name. An official person was lost, and this person still doesn't have anything. Their journey is cut short. They cannot change. Something will not change. Okay. There's a wealthy man here. Okay, and there's a message of concern that this wealthy man is getting about the collective and the communities. Okay, something is going on with court as well. Okay, this is the judge they're perturbed. Okay, they're upset about something. Maybe this couple. Today, this judge is upset at this couple. They did something bad. And this man, this wealthy man, received a message about this couple that the judge already knows about. Just get me out of this couple. Okay, a main female. There could be communication, something about roses or flowers. Okay, this person is not a false person. But they don't have a message. It's like somebody got a message, but this person didn't get a message. The collective and the community, the collective in the community has not received the message, but this wealthy man has. So this message is coming to the collective. This message is here, okay? Possibly about a child in reverse, an official person in reverse, a high honor person in reverse, somebody you knew, a relative that you knew or that you know, and a privileged lady. Okay, something is going, they could be somebody with a disability involved. Okay, there's a main male that could have this message, but somebody is interfering, this couple here, or one person. Okay, but there's a way, okay? There's a way anyway. There's a way anyway, okay? A gift could be significant. Somebody could want to give someone a gift or a message, or they want to sacrifice this way, this path. Okay, so either of these things could be significant. This person is in despair. It's a demon. Okay, there's a demon here that does something with dogs. A demon that has something going on with dogs. Okay, they're concerned. Yeah, because the collective is on a journey, and there's nothing that can stop it. Yeah, they want the collective to go to jail. This person is guilty, and the judge knows it. Okay, and they're trying to sacrifice all the time. Somebody wakes up every day in the spirit and does this if they ever go to sleep. Okay, this could be ancestor. Okay, this could be ancestor concerned. Okay, that this is happening. Okay, Okay, why is this here? Something is, I have to clarify this. Okay, somebody could be, somebody in bad health could be trying to sacrifice someone. Somebody in bad health could be trying to tell somebody don't go to court. Okay, because that's another way of sacrificing your justice. So there's somebody, they could be trying to tell you don't go to court because the judge knows something and they're scared. Okay, this spirit or a person, yeah. Somebody passed away. Okay, but that doesn't mean they're finished here. This don't mean anything. Or if you go to court, this person will lose something, their life, some kind of deal somebody made that if you go to court, okay, you will get justice. The collective will get justice because that's what happens when people go to court. Usually the right thing happens. I would hope so. Sometimes there's instances where something wrong happens and that has to be ironed out. Okay, but I'm picking up that somebody already knows the collective is going to receive justice and they're telling you don't go to court because the judge already knows that this couple is responsible for something. So if we go to court, okay, there could be multiple people, okay, but this person here is going to be kaput. This energy is saying, please don't go. I don't want to go to jail. They're saying, please don't go because it means that I'm finished. But this person does not have the collective's best interest. Okay, we are not worshiping the devil. So this has they don't have rite of passage to our life. Okay, there's a mature woman in reverse. Again, this keeps coming out. This group is responsible for so many good people in reverse. And it has something to do with their hair or something. Okay, divorces, they causing breakups in relationships over and over again. Okay, that's what this group keeps doing, but it's finished. The coffin card came out in bad health. Okay, this person losing their job too. Their job, that's what they stole. They stole their work. They stole their homes. They stole people's health. And they stole people's damn life. So they're finished. But there has to be, somebody could be worried about going to court. But like I see here, this judge already knows about this. They already know. Okay, and they're not thinking about this couple. Okay. Okay, because they're not thinking about this couple or money. Okay. Okay, so somebody of high honor is not doing something for money or thinking about them. Somebody could have tried to bribe this judge, but the judge is not thinking about that. This is a good judge. Okay, and that thought is far from their mind. They're not thinking about doing that. So this is a good judge. Okay, and that's what this group is worried about. They're worried about, that's why they try to corrupt everybody, because they can control, the devil can control corrupt people, manipulate them. But the judge is not having it. Not in this deck, at least. They're not having that. Yeah, this is someone who cares about their job. They're a good person. At least, well, I don't know this person personally, but they're doing the right thing as far as their job is concerned. As far as, being responsible, their responsibilities. Something about their home is significant. Something about their home is significant. Someone is trying to possess a woman and their children to hold up a tower. Okay, we have Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Earth, Fire. And then we have this King of Wands here who's in jail. Okay, Scorpio, Sag in reverse. looking upright, lying because they're going to jail. Okay. So they don't have faith in their dreams. They need to have faith. 43 or 34 could be significant, or 7, Cancer, could be significant. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's out of control. This Capricorn, Aquarius that's attached to this person, they could also be in jail or going to be. Okay, they're suffering with the 5 of Cups. They're in regret. Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius in reverse is in regret. Something about a bridge is significant. I've been channeling energy about, it's hard to repeat, but it's something about someone falling from a high place. Okay, it's not good, whatever it is. Okay, this person is paranoid. 9 of Wands in reverse. They can't get away. They can't run from this. Whatever it is, they can't run from it. And they regret something very much. Doing something regarding a bridge. They could be looking at this bridge. They could be sorry. See, yeah, they can't work with somebody because of what they've done. They don't have an opportunity. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse because of what they did to their family. This is a family member or something. 8 of Cups in reverse. This person kept coming back to this family member and doing something to them. 9 in reverse. Somebody could have been 9. Anybody could be 9. Virgo could be significant as well. Somebody is going to serve justice for this. Something about a burger, a sandwich, fast food could have caused this. Bacon, a soda, French fries. Any of these things somebody could be using to try to influence someone to do something that's not their destiny, so that this other person could take their destiny or think that they have it, but right now they're not happy with what they did. Justice is served around the world. Someone might have to travel for justice or arrive somewhere, but it's going to be good. Maybe a lot of countries need justice. Okay? Because they've lost their destiny to someone who is committing crimes, you know? Something about books are significant. Oh, goodness. Okay. Fallen angels jumping on the floor here. Okay? Somebody fell. Okay, gummy bears could be some kind of candy is significant. Chicken. Somebody likes to eat, okay? And they said, give me some food. 6 of Pentacles, Taurus. Give me some food, Taurus. Okay, give me some food, air, fire. Somebody likes to eat with an air fire sign. You could be eating foods that the spirit likes. You could be eating food that the spirit likes. It's not good for you, but you eat it because the spirit wants it. And you're unaware that it's a hungry spirit that enjoys eating with you, eating your lunch. Leo. Someone is happy and they want you to get them out of something. They want this happy person to get them out of something. Taurus, Leo. They want them to give them something. Children, perhaps. A basketball career. Your loved ones. A jump rope could be significant. Somebody's jumping rope here. Sunflowers could be significant. Okay, but somebody wants you to give them this here. Your destiny. This fallen energy. Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces in reverse, fire in reverse, okay? They want you, you know, indecisive, but you're not. You're adjusting. 2 of Pentacles. You're balancing on one wheel, and your hands are doing something else. So somebody is very coordinated and can do multiple things. Something could be going on in the genitalia area with the man's genitalia, maybe because of the bottle. Something with the bottle. 3 of Pentacles. You working with somebody here on a building. Taurus, Aries, Capricorn. Somebody is traveling to you or traveling to work on a building with someone. Okay, but something could have happened to this person. Again, somebody is, something going on with this falling business. Somebody was sacrificed. Somebody was supposed to, either they want to sacrifice someone who's going to work on a building with you and it's going to be good. They want to sacrifice this person maybe, or they did. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is a Taurus that's having loss, or a Pisces. Okay, you could have Emperor energy. You could have authority. You see this person, whoever this is, you know they're doing it. Yeah, you know that they're doing it. This could be someone who is like, stop now. Yeah, somebody, you could be telling this person to stop. But there's also a relationship going on that someone could be interested in. Okay, yes, there's definitely love here, but something's going on in the background. I'm gonna build something. So something is okay. There's love here, and you're protecting this love. And somebody's saying, well, somebody's saying right here. Somebody's saying, well, it's your love or a project or a building. That's what somebody's saying. I want something from you. They refuse to walk away. But you're recovering. You have more Taurus, water. Okay, Aries, Leo. There's a lazy ass Page of Pentacles here that just wants to sacrifice something that someone has. They just keep focusing on, somebody could be in elementary school, like I'm serious. An alligator could be significant. Ice cream, a teacher. Somebody was wearing a mask. Okay, so you could have had some sort of spiritual contact with a child that was wearing a mask. They were posing as a teacher or somebody older, but it was really a child in elementary school, like an elementary age child maybe, or something like that. And you were indecisive about this. Like, you were like, what do I do? Something could have happened on the internet or the computer, some kind of communication, or your coffee or something you were drinking. And spirits can enter in, when you eat or anything you do. No spirit can enter into me through any way, shape, or form in the name of Jesus. No spirit can enter into me through any way. Yeah, they tried to enter in through lights, people speaking to you, shaking your hand, and they're so, they're your biggest fan, collective. I'll put it like that. They're hustling. They want to be a King of Pentacles. Okay, they want to be an Emperor. These are things they want to be. This is low. This could be lower Aries, Leo, Virgo energy. Maybe Libra as well. Okay. The collective is having a new beginning. We're not going to be, if we're in this position, it won't be for long. Okay. In and out. Could be significant. Six of Swords. Okay. That's right. The collective is moving forward. We're going to be happy. Okay, some of us are going to be with our family if we want to be. A new family, a good family. A good family, not family that wants to harm the collective. Okay, but there's still somebody looking here. Okay, this fire sign. All right, this fire sign doesn't plan on stopping, so they have to be stopped. This is a cucaracha. Okay, that likes to sacrifice people, and they have a lazy earth sign that they owe. They owe this lazy earth sign something, and this is what they work on, paying back this this young earth sign with other people's goods and property and life and health. This is wrong. It results in death. Something is over, and the collective will have a new beginning here with the Six of Wands. Okay, something is finished. The collective is healing. We have Libra and fire. Okay, you could have similar placements as this person. They wanted you to get them out of something. Okay, but something good is happening now. Now, I will tell you, when you get there, there's going to be somebody looking at you. Okay, because this spirit is not going to stop. But we can go on, but there's still going to be, what the spirit likes to do is put, you see how this man is looking at him in a certain way? You could see it differently, but I see a couple of men looking at something around his neck or something. The spirit is there's somebody who maybe you're close to. The spirit is trying to, okay, get into this. They're trying to get into, they follow you through other people. So something about, they were doing something to birds. This spirit was doing something to birds. Whatever they were doing is angering God. And, but it still could be people around the collective that we have to decide whether this person is, there's people that are not doing that. Like this person right here is not looking at you like that, but there's somebody really close to you, past, present, or future. And there's somebody else next to them watch you. Okay. So there's somebody who's just looking at you. Okay. It could be the spirit. Okay. Something's going on with fighting. 5 of Wands. Okay. Maybe in a courtroom, maybe in an environment you're not supposed to be fighting in. Could have happened, or somebody wants to cause this. Somebody wants someone to, okay, hurt someone, okay. These spirits are, because you're healing, 3 of Swords in reverse. This spirit cannot take it, okay. They could be trying to confuse somebody around this Emperor energy, okay. This dead spirit here is the only one confused because this Queen of Wands in reverse here. This Pisces Aries is obsessed with someone. They're obsessed. They want a quickie. Somebody wants a quickie. When you have a beer, when you're relaxing, they want to enter into you through this drink. They're under judgment. Yes. They're being taken down where they have to go. Okay, they're going to try to, they might send an Aquarius to try to make it up to you. But this person is not good. And neither is this energy with the legs here. Somebody with the legs. Okay, it's not good. Okay, the collective, the magician, the collective sees it. The collective sees it. The collective is calm and having success. You see the legs. You see the sex. It's like somebody just keeps trying to sell this because they're lusting. Absolutely. 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, somebody's not going to be doing it in the dream here. They're not going to be getting it on in the dream. It's in, somebody keeps trying to get into the mind, into the food, into you. But somebody is good. The Chariot, the authorities, success, good Cancer, Gemini energy, Leo in the upright, fire. But this fight here is, they want it really bad. They want somebody to hurt. They just keep trying to get somebody to hurt somebody. They keep trying to find somebody you trust to turn on you or something. This Cancer in reverse, Cancer, fire. Okay, but Ancestor is here. Ancestor is here because of a child, primarily because of a child. Okay, right now, that's what it is right now. Okay, maybe other, okay, I feel like there's another ancestor. Okay, a male and a female. Okay, so there's ancestors in your life that they really care about your pets or your children and you. They care about us too. They care about adults too, but it's something about the pets and the children that they're concerned about. There's an Empress in reverse that's trying to get to somebody's pets and children. They've already destroyed their family. This is lower Virgo, Taurus energy, and they're restless. They have to relax. They have to rest. They have to relax. This energy has to relax. Maybe some music or writing will help this person in the spirit. Okay, they're very concerned about a couple in love here. But Ancestor said this is theirs. This is somebody else's. This person has to, they have to heal and focus on themselves so that they can have their own love, even in the spirit. This person needs to do this. Okay, 2 of Wands in reverse. They're afraid to go somewhere. They're afraid to leave somewhere. But God is there. God is there. Somebody needs to know that God is there. Okay, they're getting a newsletter. God is getting updates all the time about what's going on everywhere. in the name of Jesus, okay? And the truth is coming out. So somebody needs to release fear. Moon in reverse. Release the fear. Release the fear. God is saying, I'm reading about you. But it's okay. Release the fear. Somebody has done something, okay, possibly to an Aries or a Gemini or a water sign or a Cancer or a Leo or all these damn people over here. And God is saying, I'm reading about you, but it's okay. Release your fear. Somebody has done something so bad and they think that God hates them, but God doesn't hate them. If they, this Robata in reverse, okay? So somebody is just concerned, okay? But God is saying, I already know because the children are telling me. So release your fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's like if God knows already, then what are you afraid of? He already knows. That's half the battle. This person betrayed someone, maybe God. Okay, they stole something from someone when they were, you see this right here? Yeah, this is crazy. Look at this. So both of these, whoever these people are, it's very possible that both of them do the same thing. Both of them write and listen to music or something. They're creators. And they stole it. Look, right there, they stole somebody's creation. Okay, they do this here. But God said, I already know because they told me. They're right here telling me right here all the time. Okay, we always communicating with God all the time. We should be. This Robata is in reverse because of it. So they have to focus. God is saying focus on yourself and so that you can, okay, but somebody could be drinking and the spirits are entering in. A car accident could be significant. A lottery ticket. Any of these things could be significant. Okay, a Cancer Gemini in somebody's life could be interfering with them, with their new beginning. So there's a Cancer Gemini in this person's life that could be interfering with their new beginning and keeping them in a place where they can constantly take from them. They're greedy. Whoever this Cancer Gemini in reverse is, they're very greedy. And they could have had something to do with a murder. They were stalking someone. Or they could have something to do with someone being a stalker. Because once something happened to this person, they were binding to them and they started to behave like them. Some type of possession, afterlife possession. Something about your handprint or your fingerprint somebody is using to connect with you in the spirit for your new beginning. More aces in the Fool card. Okay, that's why somebody is paranoid and scared or panicking because of this Cancer Gemini energy that has something to do with a murder, and they're greedy, and this person, like after somebody did something to someone, they continue to do it. A Cancer Gemini in reverse. This is very hard news for somebody, but they're investigating. Somebody's investigating this. King of Swords energy. We have a Taurus Gemini, Gemini water, looking into something that happened overseas. Eight of Pentacles. To a Virgo, okay, in the upright, a Virgo fire Aquarius. This person became weak and scared and started struggling after this event overseas, possibly during some sort of project or plan, during an outing, a party or something. They were drinking again, drinking. Drinking is not bad, but this is a way for spirit. They call them spirits because they're telling you that is what you're ingesting when you drink it, okay? Somebody got together with someone here. It was either a two-party or a multi-party. This is different people. It's happening to different people. But somebody has Leo placements, Aquarius placements, air placements, Taurus, Gemini placements, okay? And the ones I mentioned here, fire and water. But something happened. You were doing something good. You were having a good time, and somebody is just jealous because you're the Hermit. Someone has support. When you were trying to stand up for something and you had support and they were jealous. Nine of Swords in reverse. This person has Gemini placements. You were their hope. Like they were depending on you. Like this person was telling you something and they felt betrayed by you or something, so they betrayed you. This star fell after that. Something was on this person, with this Page of Swords in reverse. They had a spirit on them as well. Okay, somebody was making them act like that. An air sign, somebody with air placements, air fire placements. So it's like one after another, just because of somebody else, because of somebody. This was a sibling. Someone had Scorpio placements. Anybody? Somebody, K-I-L-L, somebody. I just heard you. Okay, so something about a hallway. Somebody was monitoring you in a hallway when you were going in the hallway somewhere. They were watching you. This Cancer, Leo in reverse, water in reverse. This person lost their creativity, their ability to create or be intuitive. And they were possessing someone else who they were trying to unalive you, or they did unalive someone. Or again, this is multiple timelines, but they were doing it because of somebody else in them or on them. So there's a main, they're coming out at the end of the deck here. Water, fire, okay, is responsible for this at the bottom of it all. They just use somebody else to do it because you trusted this person. They were telling you something, you told them something, and this person said this is the perfect plot to deceive them. And that way this person won't know it's me, but now we know it's them. Water, fire in reverse was underneath it all. Underneath it all. Okay. And you didn't get them out of this, but they weren't telling you what this was. They either lied to you or they weren't fully transparent. So that's their problem, you know. They're suffering now. They made you suffer, so they have to suffer now. There's something they're doing that they won't stop doing this act. So it's leading them in a bad direction. They're going to serve karma because they turned somebody's family against them. Somebody you trusted, they turned them against you. A Dancer in reverse could be significant. 13 could be significant. Aries could be significant. 31 or 13. This person they divide families, whoever this is. They're obsessed with offering up families, entire families. Every single individual in the family. It's something about, they have some kind of obsession where it's got to be every single person. They're obsessed with it being every single person. Every single person, they say. Try to bind themselves to you, this unreliable person, to a dependable person. Okay, I can't find a good job because somebody could find a job. It's in reverse. So somebody was finding a good job and all of a sudden you didn't look nice. All of a sudden you weren't a nice person, okay? They invited you to a party, okay? A gate number is significant. They couldn't get some kind of number to get in or some kind of number to get into somewhere. Karmic is hiding online as the collective, so they're hiding, pretending to be the collective, a close loved one. Can't make it up. Bunny, lion in reverse, okay? A partial payment in reverse. Somebody could see, CB, you see bunny? See bunny. Somebody seeing bunny. I can't stand to be apart anymore. Somebody is apart from them now, but they're seeing them somehow. A doctor visit could be significant. Jesus is significant. Abundance, Columbia, or a place that starts with C. Someone is catfishing in the astral realm. Your best friend is secretly jealous of you. This person is in reverse after a doctor visit. A warrant, okay, something is false. There's no warrant. Something was false. This report to the police. Utica, a place that starts with U, is significant. Somebody wasn't scared to die. Someone is not sexy, okay? Midwest in reverse. Lying about being attached to a demon. 11. Get me out of this. Somebody is lying about being attached to a demon. It's not you though, it's someone else. Scorpio or Aquarius could be significant. They wanted to bind. It's all about binding to individual. They're obsessed with this binding business. There was something in your closet. Evidence. Okay, they're binding to evidence. They're trying to bind to evidence or somebody's buttocks. That's what I see. Like somebody's rear end. Okay. But you told them to knock first. This is a Sagittarius. Somebody with Sagittarius placements is doing this. Or arrows is significant. This is a symbol of Sag. A newspaper, something in the news could be significant. Somebody's looking into a news article or needs to. You need to look a little closer. Something about their hair. Somebody's hair doesn't look nice at a time. Sometime this could be significant. Their hair didn't look nice. Okay, somebody from a place that starts with I. Somebody thinks you're sexy. Okay. Wednesday could be significant. Wednesday. Okay, somebody doesn't believe in Jesus, so they didn't go to a party or something. Somebody carried somebody away. Okay, somebody could have gotten arrested or carried away for doing something wrong. It was sudden. It suddenly happened. I can't find a good job. Okay, somebody's saying they can't find a good job. They don't have the abundance to find a good job. Somebody needs a good job. They can't stand to be apart anymore. Someone, they're scared to, somebody's scared to be sick or pass away or something. This could be for someone. They could be attacking your voice because of this. Something about a dust going in somebody's face. Chalk, a chalkboard, a teacher. A teacher. Somebody, okay, so a spirit was on a teacher's chalk. When they were cleaning the chalk or something about the dust coming from the chalkboard was in their face and the spirit did something, some kind of witchcraft or some nonsense here. Somebody smoked as well, smoked cigarettes, pee, scared to die, and stares. Some kind of disability could have happened. Somebody wanted to hurt this person. Red. Okay, red could be significant. A place that starts with C in reverse. Somebody from a place that starts with C. Okay, they couldn't bind themselves to you. They couldn't poison your food. Okay, that they could have told you you didn't look nice or something. They're staring at your appearance. A dancer in reverse. Okay, somebody could only pay a partial payment. This close loved one could be in reverse. They wouldn't show up or leave somebody alone. They couldn't find a good job. Somebody is dependable, but they can't find a job. This could be somebody sacrificing someone, bunny, or a bee name, or a rabbit. Somebody sacrificing rabbits because they're struggling. Okay, bunny, I hear you. Okay, this person didn't get invited to parties because they were sacrificing rabbits. Jesus in reverse, yeah. Okay, they needed to go to the doctor if they wanted abundance and get downloads. Somebody needed medical attention, but they were sacrificing rabbits instead. 2 could be significant. 2. All right, one more split, and then I'm going to close this reading. A locker room, a locker, panda could be significant. Unreliable. Unreliable. Somebody is emptying out lockers or a locker room. Basketball could be significant. Dependable in reverse. Somebody's not dependable. They cannot depend on something. And we have, again, somebody's obsessed saying someone doesn't look nice. Something doesn't look nice. They're obsessed with how somebody looks. Okay, because you're getting paid and they can't take your hair. That's your reading.